Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back once again to another episode of Flipping from Scratch. We are already on episode 6. Hard to believe it. So let's just go ahead and get right on into this here. So wow, okay. Just opening up the mailbox, 291 mails. It has been a while since I last logged in, about 48 hours. Probably a little over. So this is every single one of our auctions has either sold or gone down. And on top of that, I did buy quite a few things actually on the WoW Armory. Not yesterday, but the day before, because I knew I was going to be gone for a little bit, so I wanted to try and save face there. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So first off, let's get all this expired stuff out of here, and I will be back when it's all in my bags and we're starting to throw it up on the auction house. Man, our bags are not big enough for all of this. We've still got 212 mails left, and we just went through the first batch of expired items. It'll take a few trips before we get everything fully up on the auction house, but well worth it. As you can see, just a quick note, we do have 169 gold left. I believe we left at last episode with over 1,000 or something, but I have been pretty aggressively buying on the Armory. There was just one night where there was all these deals, just crazy good deals, and so I just kept sinking more gold into it. But it should come back. It's a huge return, and I'm actually really excited about that. And when we get to the buy section of the mail, I will be sure to address that with you guys. Now I do see a few things, probably about 10% of our auctions that say they are below min price, which means we're being undercut off the bat. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm just excited to get on with this episode, so just gonna throw all that up real nice and easy like that. Sorry to disappoint if some of you are perfectionists that like throwing everything up for just the perfect amount. So we've got all of that stuff up, now we're just gonna throw up our doubles. Alright, so that is the first batch of items all the way up on the auction house. Go get the rest of the expired items here. As you can see, we're quite down in gold. Just due to posting some of those. We already dented it like 70 gold or something. But we do have some sales here, as you can see, so I'm going to adjust them specifically. So the sale should recoup our gold a little bit and at least allow us to post all of the auctions. So I was hoping to just do a section where I get all the sales out of the way in one block. But this little bastard wanted to be on this page with all the expired items, so I guess we'll get him right out of the way. This Defender Cloak of the Gorilla sold for right around 90 gold, and we bought it for 6 gold 22. Now that we got that out of the way, we're just going to grab all of these expired items just like before, and I'll let you know if anything changes. Well, we are not too far into our mails here. I'm just on the next page of expired items that I was from the previous clip. And as you can see, we've got 4,624 gold of sales to go through. That is quite a number. So let's go ahead and dive right into that. As you can see, we sold a white shirt. No need to go into detail on that. Good to see some vendor items still selling for profit. Next up, we've got a big ticket item sale. We've got some blood scale leg guards of the sorcerer selling for right under 4,000 gold when all is said and done, and we got those for 400 gold. So having a profit of 1,000% on something that is quite a big ticket item as opposed to what we're normally dealing with, which is things in the 100 to 1,000 range, is quite good. It's great to see some of these big ticket items starting to get sold, and I'm very glad to have that boost in our net worth. Next up on the list here, we've got the War Maul leg plates. They sold for just shy of 800 gold all said and done, and we bought them for 259. Still quite a good profit, not quite as good percentage-wise as the last one, but you really can't complain when you're getting over 100% profit on anything, really. So it is great to see that, great to have that boost in our net worth there, and now let's continue getting these expired mails. So that is another inventory of expired mails for us to throw up. We've got a Blingtron taunting us per usual, and I will be right back when the post scan for these is all good to go. Alrighty, we've got another 70 items here ready to go on up. And just as before, we're going to go ahead and throw up our doubles, as well as items that it did not originally pick up. Alright, so that's that batch of items. Let's get back into the mail here. So just opening up the mail, we can see we have another almost 2,000 gold to collect at 1,985 gold. So we're going to go ahead and go through the sales here again. First off, we've got a common brown shirt. Don't really need to discuss that in too much detail. Good to see a profit. Next up, we've got a Chaos Orb that we picked up for only 66 silver, coming in at 32 gold. Something that's not transmog for once in our lives. But that was quite short-lived, as we are rolling right back into the transmog with the blood scale gauntlets of the gorilla here. We bought them for 29 gold and sold them for 1370 in all. If we go to our resale tab here under revenue in TSM accounting, we can see that it was a 4,622% increase. Moving on to the next item, we've got a pattern Red Bull and bag. Pretty sure we bought that from the vendor for a matter of silver and sold it for a matter of silver. Yep, we bought it for only 5 silver, it looks like, approximately, and sold it for 35. Not the best thing in the world, but profit nonetheless. Next up here, we've got a burnt leather vest that we picked up for only 1 gold and sold for right around 400. The profits on some of these transmog items are just absolutely insane, and that's what I really love about flipping transmog. Next up, we've got a sparkle shell mantle. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this was one of the first items that we bought in this series. Somewhere in episode 2, I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but it is good to see an older item get sold. So we turned this from a 5 gold investment into 170 coming back to us. Now we've got some mage weave cloth. Looks like we sold it for around 40 silver per, and we bought it for 20 silver per, so a 2 times increase, cannot complain with that. And finally on this page we have the enchanting vellums. We sold 20 of them in total for 9 gold, 12 silver. And we bought them for 1 gold 90. And so as you can see, now that we're done with sales, at the very bottom we've got some buys. These are some purchases that I did on the WoW Armory app. So I'm going to try to separate the expired from the buys, and then we can go over the buys in more explicit detail as soon as I am done throwing everything up on the auction house. I just realized you can click the expires button and get only the expired items. That's really nice. I was about to try and separate them one by one. All these little functionalities with TSM that I don't ever use are actually really convenient. Alright, so I believe that is the last of the expired items. So we're going to get these thrown up onto the auction house as with all the others. Alright, it's got 57 items it wants to throw up. That sounds good to me. And for the sake of consistency and repetition, I'll let you know that we are going to post the items that are either doubles or were not caught by the post scan. Alright, ladies and mostly gentlemen, we made it through all of the expired items. Now we can get into the meat of the mail here. Let's start out by jumping right into these sales here. First up on the list, we've got the Raiders boots of the bear. We sold them for right around 71 gold, and we bought them for 15. Next up, we've got the Netherweave cloth. I believe I bought this from a guy directly, if I recall. It should have been either in this episode or the last one. I really don't remember which. And I really don't remember what we paid either. I'm pretty sure it was 45 gold for just a lot of cloth in one big bundle. So it's great to see that it sold for quite a bit more all in all. 100 gold here and 21 gold here. So this mail says, auction cancelled Indomitable Gauntlets. I guess that's a return from a bid. Alright, so we'll take that. Next up, we've got the Heart Ring with February and Valentine's Day right around the corner. Somebody wanted to get ahead of the game here. Or maybe they just need a ring for their level 20-ish character, who knows. Either way, we bought it for 5 gold, it looks like. Yep, 5 gold, and we sold it for 86. Next up, we've got the final item that we sold today, and that would be the Defender Boots of the Whale. Bought these things for 15 and sold them for 194 just about. It looks like we've got 7,137 gold. That's crazy, man. I didn't even expect that. Even just opening the bags just now, I did not expect that. So that's awesome, dude. It's crazy to see how far we've come. So now I could go into a tremendous amount of detail about all of these items that I purchased the other night, and I kind of want to, but I'm not going to for the sake of time and everyone's sanity. But just know that there was a lot of really, really good deals. A lot of these things are relatively big items too. And so we probably spent just shy of 1,000 gold in all on these items, and they should go for a tremendous amount more. And I guess that's the objective of the flipping series, so let's go ahead and round them all up and see what the post scan has to say. Alright, so that's everything, and as you can see by just the first one that pops up at the bottom here, it's already looking like it's going to be quite profitable with these few items. And I'll give you a quick scroll down of everything here if you want to stop and see what we've got. And just like that, we're going to throw them all up. Looks like we've got a few items that were either doubles or did not post, so we're going to adjust that real quick. Alright, and that appears to be everything. So everything said and done, we've still got 7,098 gold to play around with. We can buy a lot of stuff with 7,000 gold. Oh man, this is going to be fun, but this is going to be quite a lot. Alright, so let's see what we can find here. We've got a patterned fine leather gloves for 2 silver. I mean, it's 2 silver. Why not? We've got a bard's belt for only a gold. A brigade girdle for 3 gold. Some grizzly pants for a gold. A cadet vest also for a gold. Some more grizzly pants for a gold. Some lambent scale boots for 4 gold. A pair of vital boots, which are actually pretty decent price-wise, for 6 gold. Some crusaders leggings for 8 gold. Imbued pioneer belt for 10. Lupine cord for just a gold. Banded bracers for 2. It's kind of a neat looking staff for just 2 gold, sure. A dervish belt for 4 gold, even though there's another one up for 10. I mean, really, why not? Some superior shoulders for just 4. Some shimmering armor for 7. Make that 2 shimmering armors for 7 each. A pair of defender gauntlets for just 7 gold. A Kabbalist chest piece for 10. Also a scaled shield for 10. A chieftain's breastplate also for 10. And now we're moving up in the world from 10s to 11 with the warmonger pauldrons. We'll grab an amber cape for 11 gold 40. Alright, looks like we've got a swashbuckler breastplate for 15 gold. A patterned guardian leather bracers for only 15. It's the only one up. Let me just make a quick note that I don't usually just go down the line like this and buy everything, but a lot of these actually seem like quite good deals. Another swashbuckler's breastplate for 15. The Ziggler. That just sounds really hilarious. Also, it's only 50 gold for something that can be quite a bit more. So, sure. We'll get the Ziggler. A rune sword for 51 gold. Cadet vest for only 4. I think we're going to buy a pair of chieftain's boots. One is 10 and one is 9, so we're just going to go ahead and buy those up. A sage's sash for only 10 gold. A pillager's crown for 10 also. Sounds pretty decent. Some abjurer's boots of the whale for 11. A caribou waistband for 15, why not? Heavy lamellar, lamb chops. Heavy whatever girdle of the bear for 15. A pair of swashbuckler gloves for 30. A scaled cloak for 2 gold, why not? A liege blade for only 12. I'm pretty sure we've already got like 2 of those. A scouting tunic for 13. Some valorous wrist guards for 3 gold. Plan's thick obsidian breastplate for 5. Dazzling mithril rapier plans for 5 as well. A twilight belt for a little over 5. Some Derizu spalders for 8 gold. Some nightshade spalders for 11 gold. A dusk woven tunic also for 11 gold. Some primal leggings for just 3 gold. This thing's pretty cool looking, and it's only 16 gold 75, so sure. Some ancient gauntlets for 20 gold, that is a pretty good deal. Some imperial leather bracers for 30 gold. An ancestral robe for 10 gold, sounds fine. Imbued infantry gloves for 10 gold also sounds fine. A petrified shin bone for 15. It's a pretty cool little name for it, so yeah. Also, it looks like there's 2 up for 15, so we'll just take both. An Angarash breastplate for 12. Sounds fine. Whoa, it looks like we have some rockworm scale gauntlets. These things are apparently quite valued, and it's only up for 500 gold as opposed to what it normally goes for, between 5 and 10,000. So yeah, we will take that. A resilient cord for 22 gold, sure. A patterned green silk pack for 10 gold, sounds good. A Talon Guard helmet for 20. Some Bone Shredder gloves for 30. I think that's all we're going to grab for right now, considering if I say any more item names and prices, somebody may have a seizure, so let's go ahead and collect them up. Alrighty, that appears to be everything that we bought, so we're going to go ahead and post these up. Everything looks good, so just confirmed everything. And I think you can guess what I'm going to do next. Alright, so we got everything posted up and good to go. Leaves us with 5,889 gold remaining. And so we're going to take a chill little snipe break here, see if we can't pick anything up. It does happen to be 1 a.m., 2 a.m. local time, so not sure if we're going to get any snipes, but we may as well give it a go. Alright, so we didn't have too much luck sniping, but we do got a new list of items to go through here. So let's go ahead and check it out. First up, we've got these spell power goggles, extreme whatever. And I usually stay away from like things that require engineering. Just as a general rule, but for 16 gold, when it's worth like 1,000 apparently, yeah, I mean, we'll take a shot on it. It's quite a margin. Some Imperial red pants for 6 gold, that seems pretty darn good. Some green iron boots for only 10 gold, that seems really good. Oh, there's 9 of them? Oh, it's old world blacksmithing? Well, Well, I probably should have read that first. I wasn't even aware it was blacksmithing, to be honest with you, off the top of my head. Even though I bought one, I don't think I'm going to buy any others, to be honest, because I don't want to give this guy competition. He seems like he's quite willing to price it very, very low. So there's these Plans Light Earthforged Blade, and I can't find, like, hardly any data about it. I think this is a brand new item. Maybe this came in 715. It looks like this is brand new, unless I'm just really dumb and bad at research. Yeah, it would appear it was confirmed on Icy Veins that these just dropped in 715, which was like 2 days ago. So this has some potential. I would imagine that completionist blacksmiths don't have this yet. I think I'm gonna buy it for 400 and try and flip it for like quite a bit more. There's a patterned cindercloth pants for 25 gold. It looks like they can go for quite a bit more, so we will go ahead and buy those up. So let's go grab the few items we just bought and throw them back up. Looks like we only got 5 things in total this time around. Everything looks fine here. The question is, what do we throw this up for? 7.1.5 like just hit. So we might be able to get quite a decent amount out of this. Let's go crazy and post it for 30,000. I mean, it probably won't sell, but who the hell knows? So there's some brawler gloves up for 89 gold, and apparently on this server they've been sitting for a while at like 250, but on other servers it goes for quite a bit more, like in the 2,000 to 3,000 range even. So I mean, at 89 gold, yeah, we'll give it a shot. I think I'm also going to go ahead and buy these sparkle shell gauntlets for 69 gold. They can sell for a decent bit more. I'm not seeing a whole hell of a lot of other deals, so I'm just going to throw these up. Okay, that looks good. Alright guys, it's going to be it for me this time around. I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video, and I really appreciate all of you who give me feedback. We made a lot of progress again today. We've got quite a bit of gold we're sitting on. I'm probably going to play around with that in the Armory app or on camera for the next episode. And hopefully we can keep this snowball rolling, get a lot more gold through reinvestments. So thanks again guys. Wanted to say thank you to every single one of you. Appreciate you all very much. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.